I started as a rank 1 on PC, and honestly, what's going on? What's going on? If you enjoy this, you can be a darling and like me. And hi, how are you? Yada yada yada. Stop the overly dramatic music and let us jump in, man. I changed the eyes, I changed the nose, I changed the face, but I don't change one thing: the clothes, because it has something special. The cubs with socks and sandals. I complete creating my character and get launched into a session, and I'm already surprised because I'm getting greeted by something I've never seen in GTA Online, and that was spam messages like, what's going on? What are the... Ay man, but I don't think it would be a problem. So for the first objective I need to complete as a level 1, I need to make 200k to get a high-end apartment. And the best way to get it is to do either 3 things. I collect all the collectibles, I grind contact missions, or I buy shark cards. Now, we don't buy shark cards here, no. And collectibles are boring. So we're gonna do contact missions, but not Simeon missions, Geralt's missions. So I make my way there. But on my way there, there's also another personal goal I would like to achieve. You ever seen those videos circulating where they show modders doing crazy things, like spawning crazy weird vehicles or altering the lobby like crazy? I want to see that in real time. I need to see that in real time, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought that might be common, judging by how everyone cries about the modding situation on GTA Online on PC. But maybe I'm wrong. On my way there, I switch vehicles, I slap that thing with a tracker and reach Gerald's apartment. I start the setup and with a bum crew. No Said Vespurs here, no Vulture Kid, no, just a bunch of normies, bro. But it's fine. It's fine. So the first mission, we gotta eliminate all the henchmen and then the final boss. It's simple. Well, that's what I believe everyone would have thought, right? But we got one big problem. I'm new to PC, so I'm not familiar with these controls. I'm not used to using a keyboard and mouse. So while I'm doing this mission, I'm learning basic controls. But it ain't deep, right? No, it's deep. I approach the henchman and I start aiming, trying to get used to aiming with a mouse. The pistol goes boom, 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 more than it should, but I eliminate the henchman. I get in my vehicle and make my way to the next target. Driving and shooting wasn't that hard to get used to. I reach another henchman and someone else eliminated another henchman, leaving 2 left. We go in, eliminate this henchman. Too easy. Time passes and someone eliminates the last henchman. Now for the boss. Why must we eliminate the boss? I don't know. Why am I doing it though? Money. I make my way to the construction site and I start getting loose, but I put myself on a leash because the damage from 2 bullets reminded me how weak I am as a level 1 in GTA Online. Oh Jesus. I make my way up the ladder and take cover because the enemies, they're too much. I get ready to fight, but notice my ammo, it's a little too little, and I don't know how to bring up my inventory yet to buy more ammo. But it's fine, it's fine. I poke my head out, take the first shot, and 3 bullets was enough to make me low. But it's fine. It's fine because we clean the bottom floor. Now, how do I bring out my inventory? I mess around a little bit and find out that the key was M. This is good, but my teammates are gone. So this is bad. I'm alone with horrible health, can only use a pistol as my main weapon, and I'm going against enemies that can laser me. Can I eliminate the boss? My solution to completing this mission was to hit headshots only. I couldn't afford body shots because they did tickle damage. I climb up and boom, I shoot one in the head. I stick out again and aim for someone, but bro, I stuck out for 2 seconds. I try and shoot another and poked out longer than I should, but I didn't get the shot. I'm starting to get sweaty. I'm starting to get nervous, but I need the money. I shoot another and I'm getting confident. So now I go for the remaining people here. But we got a problem. The angle. I can't shoot them. So I try and throw Molotovs. But if I threw them too high, they would hit the steel. So I move to another spot, 007 style, and just boom, boom, boom. I rapid fired and got someone. Then I get the boss. I take the photo, leave the construction site, and get paid. I'm making money, baby. So naturally, the grind don't stop here. On to the next mission. And I'm paired with 3 people. 1 leaves. Then this one leaves. Guessing she left through the pause menu, even though she's still listed here. Me and bro make our way to the slaughterhouse. And who do we see? She didn't leave, she just teleported and it hit me. This one's using mods. This is a modder. If she's got mods that can make it teleport, what else can she do? I'm approaching the entrance and she's just sliding. She's sliding. We get in and honestly, I don't think this modder's gonna do anything crazy. I continue in my cubs. My cubs get in contact with me. Cease, man. Whoa. Hey. The ground is shaking and all I hear is boom, 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 boom. I turn around the corner and I see the modder going crazy, using explosive bullets to eliminate everyone and cause permanent hearing loss to my GTA Online character. But we push, we reach the safe. And then my teammate, he starts cracking the safe, but he gives up and lets me do it. It's okay, I understand. No one's got long, luscious fingers that can crack safes like me. I cracked the safe and stole the formula while the modder was still going crazy. And while we make our way out, I'm just amazed. This is just beautiful. We escaped, then got in the car, then made it to Geralt's apartment. And look at the payment, baby, we're making money. Hold on, let me just clear the screen a little bit to reveal the payout more clearly. Yes, there you go. If there's one thing I could take from that mission alone, is that modders really exist and they're probably more common than I think. My first 25 minutes in GTA Online as a level 1 on PC. And I already found a modder. I couldn't help but feel a little excited. I load back into GTA Online, and since I gained some cash, I went to buy the special carbine. Now this piece is a level 1's best friend. So after doing that, I went back to continue the grind. I make my way to Little Seoul and notice that the weather switched from thunder showers to sunny instantly. Could it mean something, or was I just over exaggerating? I don't know. I reached the first spot and start searching. I spent time looking a bit and found the van. Now I have to go to 2 spots and find all action figures in said spots. I reached the first spot and start searching. I collected some action figures, and as time went by, they became more tricky to find. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm getting bored. And my poor cubs, they're getting snow in them. But I find the last action figure. I leave, then reach the second spot. I eliminate some people, then get on the bike and start riding the half pipe. But man, if they gave me a skateboard, I was gonna do a 360 tray flip, then follow it up by an impossible. And cubs. But it's fine. It's fine. I found all action figures, then dropped them off at Geralt's apartment, one paycheck closer to a high-end apartment. But you wanna know what the hardest part of that mission was? Keeping my eyes open. But we pushed. Going forward, the grind was the same. Start mission, get mission objective, complete mission objective, or fail mission objective. Rinse and repeat. And I was collecting Geralt checks like I was the garbage man, but I became so exhausted. So I switched back to the king of contact missions, Simeon. I make my way to Simeon while I watch 2 people fight and chat about not being Chinese. Okay. I reach Simeon and start a Simeon mission, and I am so blessed because the first Simeon mission I got was the one I really didn't want to do because I can't do it right now. Do you even lift, bro? A mission where I have to steal cars with a cargo bomb. Okay, I know, I understand. How is this mission a problem? Bro, I can't fly on PC, man. Now there's a simple solution to all of this: plugging in a controller. But you see, here's the problem. I put money into a keyboard and mouse, so I'm going to use the keyboard and mouse. If it causes problems, shame. I start flying the helicopter and I struggle. I couldn't even move forward for a while. So how am I gonna complete this mission? I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I really need that high-end apartment, so I'm gonna do it. I reach my first vehicle and see that the car's in the garage. So I gotta land the helicopter nicely and move the car out. I try to land the helicopter in a tight space, and it was harder than I expected, but I eventually get it. I move the vehicle out the garage and pick it up with the helicopter, then dropped it off. And you know, it really wasn't that bad. Maybe I was over exaggerating. I can definitely do this. I go to the next vehicle and my lord, the area was tight. No big deal. I go in and oh yes, I hit everything. So what do I do next? I go to the pause menu and look at the flying controls because bro, I can't keep living like this. I go in and see everything. I can do this. Nah, I can do it. Nah, I can't do this now. Even though I didn't complete the mission, it did reveal something concerning. I must stay away from aircrafts, no sugarcoating it. I must be nowhere near them and never take on the flying role. Let's add that one to the list of problems. I keep grinding and grinding because the grind don't stop, and I'm so close to having enough for a high-end apartment. I get ready to do one more mission until I get awarded $1 million. Oh, ow, thank you, man. I get a high-end apartment and we completed the first objective. Now for the second one. I gotta complete all OG heists, and trust me, man, I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna do it. I also realized that due to that $1 million, the third objective is gonna be way easier. And you know, I'm not complaining. I go to Lester to discuss the heist. He explains everything and I make my way to my apartment. And as I'm driving there, this player approaches me and starts shooting firecrackers at me. And honestly, it was quite funny. I continue driving and notice something happened on my minimap. someone joins my fleecer heist and the cutscene plays. And while it's playing, I realize something. I got an awful jawline, like the correct addict jawline. But it's fine. It's fine. I get in the car and I go to the bank. And on our way there, I wonder if I would come across any modders during these heists. And if so, what would they do? I reached the fleecer bank and did that thing again. We left and reached Lester's factory and got in the SUV again. I reached my apartment and completed the setup again. Now give us a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We completed the hardest mission, the fleecer heist. Man, that was boring. I start the kuruma setup and we stealing the kuruma without the kuruma. It's 2023, we gotta be risky out here. We reach the rooftop and I start shooting and my teammate, he's eliminating people with firecrackers. Like something ain't right. Something ain't right. I got in the kuruma and the dude, he wasn't driving. Did that glitch happen where he couldn't drive again? He then leaves and I get in the driver's seat. I drive off, then drop the kuruma off. I start the heist, but the heist doesn't start. And you wanna know why? Because I'm watching the heist scoreboard tutorial. And you know what that leads to? My teammate leaving. I start the heist for the second time and someone joins, so the heist starts. Now, there's no reason for my teammate to leave this time. I start the finale and reach the kuruma. Now, there's no reason for my teammate to leave this time. We reached the fleecer bank and I had to wait for my teammate to finish hacking. But you know, I wish I didn't wait because he left. But it's fine. It's fine. I start the fleecer heist for the fourth time. And got on the kuruma. I started hacking. Boom, I completed the first one, then the second one, then the third one. And you know, this really is like math class, in which if you keep practicing and listening, you'll eventually get it. So why am I still here? Because the car won't move. The car won't move. I like this. Now, there's no reason for my teammate to leave this time. I get in my own car and start ramming it, but the car's still stuck. If I restart, my teammate might leave, so I gotta go with plan B. I get in my car and drive to the airport because I wanted to find a cargo bob to pick up the car. I know it's a little silly, but let me work. I get there, no luck, so time for plan C, restarting. And man, the kuruma moved. Now let's be honest among ourselves, me and you. Plan B was dumb, so since the kuruma is moving, there's no reason for my teammate to leave this time. We reach the bank. Hack is complete. We roll in there and I make my way to the deposit box, but bro, I start cracking the deposit box, and doing this on PC, it just felt smooth, man. So smooth. You just move the mouse forward so lightly, man. It's so nice. I got the deposit box and left. I get in the car and guess what? It's frozen. I started drilling again and completed the drill again, but the prompt to drill is still up. So I press E, and you wanna know what happened? I got stuck. And you know, since I'm stuck, there's no reason for my teammate to leave now. I start the heist for the fifth time and my teammate, he does something nice. He wished me a happy New Year's, and you know, he seems pretty nice, pretty chill. And since he seems so nice, there's no reason my teammate should leave this time. We reached the kuruma and got in, and guess what? It was stuck. I start the heist for the sixth time and my teammate, my teammate, I don't know. We got in the kuruma and it was moving. We reached the fleecer bank. I started drilling and completed it. I got in the kuruma and it was stuck. I started drilling the deposit. You know, man, like, I started wondering, why does it happen to me? Why does this keep happening? I'm in pain every time something goes wrong. You know, there can't be another scenario that's horrible. They just can't be another scenario that's just horrible. But it's fine. It's fine. I start the heist for the seventh time, and so far I ticked all the boxes. The kuruma moved, reached the bank, drilled everything, but the car be stuck again. I got the box and I make my way to the car. I get in the kuruma and it moved. Of course you can't tell right now, but when the vehicle moved just an inch back then, a tear just rolled down my eye. I was happy, man. There was some life. There was sign that this was over with. So we gotta make it to the cargo bob now. Now, there's no reason for my teammate to leave now. We reached the cargo bob and got attached to the magnet. My teammate didn't leave. I like that. So the fleecer job is complete. And to be honest, it took way longer than it should, being shown countless problems listed before all combined into one. Woo! but it won't happen again. Thank God. So I started exploring the map, waiting for Lester to call me. And two things happened. I went to the parking lot in a Fagi and saw someone stealing our car. You know what they did next? They started chasing me and we're exchanging bullets. He eventually gets me. And you know, those are the few times where GT Online was kind of fun, man. Just because it was so silly. But the second thing to happen wasn't silly. It was strange. It reminded me that I'm playing GT Online on PC. I was driving, then all of a sudden someone said, report murder. Instantly I knew this guy gotta be using hacks. And you know which player I ran into? And you know, I was feeling tempted. Should I hurt him to see him pull more hacks? This is one of the few opportunities I got to see our mother at work. But no, he got in a car and drove off.
How you doing?
Hey, the prison break heist, man. If you've watched my previous rank 1 and GT Online videos, you know how I feel about this one. It's kind of funny because back then, I said, oh, life is good. Oh, the prison break is over. Man, get that crap out of there. I'm never doing this again. But here we are. I start the heist and people join. The cutscene plays. And this, I cannot do this. I cannot be the one flying. So naturally, when the cutscene is finished playing, which role am I assigned? But you know, maybe it's for the best. Remember last time? Yeah, nah. We reached the airfield. I then steal the plane and yay! Nah, I'm just joking. Again, he was nowhere near the propellers. I try to move the plane, but I'm even struggling to lift it off the ground. Oh, hold on, man. I went in the pause menu, man. I'm checking the controls and like, yeah, you know, I get it now. So I line the plane up, press a button and oh, the plane tilts a bit. I move the plane forward and ding 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 ding, it left the ground. And you know, I must have been feeling a little silly because flying the plane, it really isn't that hard. I maintain altitude, but damn, the plane is shaking. I try to stabilize the plane, but I made the situation worse. The plane tilts more and more and it's pitch black right now. I don't know where the water is, but I got this. Commander. Someone left. And comparing my experiences now as playing as a rank 1, it's worse than last time. But it's fine. It's fine. This time I joined ground team because I am confident that I cannot fly the plane. Maybe I should have practiced in flying school, but honestly, that's boring. I don't care that I get paid. It's boring. A while passes and no one takes the pilot role, so I guess I gotta go back. It's fine, I can do it this time. We reached the airfield and immediately I went into the settings to check out the PC controls. Is it gonna help? Honestly, I don't know. I steal the plane and just like before, I line it up, tilt it and bang, it was airborne. This is good. The plane starts going crazy again, but since I learned my lesson, I'm not gonna be aggressive. And you know what happens next? The plane sorts itself out, meaning I didn't have to do anything. I didn't need to do anything. Just because I pressed the A key once, I messed up the whole flight. I continued my flight to the hangar and by the time I reached the city, I started feeling comfortable. My confidence has risen. I could fly a plane on PC and I'm feeling good about myself. But honestly, maybe things will be different when the enemy's behind my tail, a la Prison Break heist. Stealing the bus setup, and let me tell you, I hate when stuff like this happens. We get in the insurgent, we make our way to the bus, and when we reach the bus, the insurgent gets stuck and our teammate leaves. And why? But this time was different. I approached the bus and I'm coming in hot. I'm smashing that pedal. You know what smashing that pedal is? I'm smashing it. I'm gonna ram the of that bus. I'm approaching that bus and we're about to make contact. We're about to make contact. And when we make contact, tickle damage. Man, whatever, man. We stole the bus and lost the cops. Stealing the schedule setup. And you know, I'm not smart for what I did. I eliminate a lot of people and the cop cruiser comes. I steal it and decide to lose the cops by going in the tunnel. Where's the problem? This is standard. A lot of players do this. I go deeper and deeper, but I thought I was going in the wrong direction. So I turned around and got the customer. Listen. It was all about angles. I missed the angles. So what's the solution to getting out? There is no solution. My teammate left. But you know, Maybe my stupidity was a blessing in disguise because this time it made me appreciate the existence of modders. We stole the police cruiser and the wanted level goes crazy. It's obvious that this dude's got hacks. They then teleport us to the police station. Damn, I hope a modder teleports a vehicle when we need them to do it the most. We stole the schedule after the modder seemed to be stuck. We go back into the cruiser and got teleported to the bridge underpass, then destroyed the vehicle and got teleported back to my apartment. And honestly, I was impressed and just asking for a friend, like where the dudes getting this stuff, you feel me, man? Like where the dudes getting this stuff, yo? Nah, I'm joking. The last setup and these people are talking, I think. I don't know what they say, it's just blocks. Now, when I say I didn't have to do anything, I really didn't have to do anything. One team, pew, teleports. One super jumps. Then, pew, disappears before you know it. Then, in less than a minute, they collected their position, and before you know it, we completed the mission in 4 minutes. Am I complaining? No. I like this. Now for the finale, and let's play a guessing game. If we fail now, what would the reason be? A, pilot crashing the plane. B, prison officer died. C, demolition died. Or D, pilot crashing the plane. I don't know what's gonna happen, but what I do know is that pushing will always make me mad. The prison officer doesn't shoot yet. He wants to role play a little bit. It's fine. We can do a little role play. So I let loose. We make our way to the courtyard, and the prison officer, he goes from shooting with bullets to shooting with firecrackers. No wonder they died. I reached Walter and take cover now. I'ma be slow. We start moving forward and I'm making this AP pistol work. I then get an SMG and we moving, but wait. There it is. I started the heist and chose pilot. The role needs me. I can fly a plane on PC now. I reached Sandy Shores and ground team got Walter. I'm impressed we might complete this heist on my second try. I planned to land the plane, but demolition destroyed the buzzard. This is the first. Then prisoner left. From here on out, it was the same old. And this heist never fails to surprise me with how much you could fail it. Maybe there's a secret way to fail this heist that we don't know of. Heist started, then heist failed. The heist goes smooth, then the heist goes bad. But this one was different, mostly because of the crew I'm doing this with. Right Brutal says F this bug and a combo starts. I then get to the prison bus and prisoner arrives later, and the prisoner is the highest rank. I have confidence that she won't fail or do anything stupid, but maybe I'm wrong, or maybe she's different. Right Brutal says they're gonna buy the Camaro after this. It's their favorite car. So if we complete this, I progress forward and Right gets his Camaro. I progress forward and prisoner is standing still, being slow. I reach the courtyard and start clearing the area, and prisoner just runs in there. I get pressed and prisoner is just in there with a pistol. They get Walter and just start progressing forward, eating every bullet that hits them. Are they using hacks? Meanwhile, it ain't sounding good up high, quite usual. Wright keeps telling Demolition to use the missiles to shoot down the jets. And after I saw that, that's when I realized we gotta move quick, because we all know they're gonna fail. They have to be using hacks, and this is perfect. This is... Yo, I let her take charge and we move significantly faster. Walter, faster. It's looking bright. Until it wasn't. Prison Break never fails to amaze me because I keep finding out new ways to fail. We restart and the bus gets stuck. This glitch ain't no big deal. We have a chat about what to do next and we end up deciding to blow it up. I also feel bold and ask the prisoner if they got some hacks. And you know what they said? Nothing. You know what they did instead? Prisoner rushed to the prison yard, eliminating everyone while chowing bullets in record time, made it to Walter, and left. Someone didn't seem happy. What happens next? We restart and try our luck again. But More restarts, more problems. Got to the bus, but the bus wasn't moving. Restarted and the bus won't move again. Someone ends up leaving. We arrive at the bus and the bus won't move, so I end up quitting. Find a squad to do the heist, but someone leaves. I'm at the high scoreboard, but I couldn't continue for some reason, so someone left. Passed the scoreboard, but someone left. Made it past the scoreboard, was going to the plane, but prisoner failed, then left while someone was AFK. Blitzing cash, someone says I must take all of his cash, but then someone leaves. And you see the trend right now. It's either someone's gonna leave or the bus is gonna get stuck. And this thing of the bus getting stuck is problematic now. Let's just hope this is the last time we have to deal with such nonsense. There's no mission where this problem could be significantly worse. So this problem kept going on until this time. I reached Sandy Shores and I'm spinning in circles, losing consciousness as time goes by. But I snap back because previously I got hit with missiles from the jet because I wasn't focused. Another fighter jet approaches and I'm trying to keep focus, waiting to turn at the right moment so he doesn't hit me like in the past. The jet starts coming in with speed and I'm getting ready for the sound. I start turning, but did I turn early? There it comes. Everyone gets in. I took off, but altitude was low as the plane wheels were still out. I didn't know which button is the right one to bring them up, man. Listen, I forgot. I could press a random button and something wrong could happen, and this is causing a serious issue. I continue flying low, not managing to lose the cops, and the helicopters get more aggressive. The teammate gets frustrated and asks if I know how to fly, then tell me to press G. Thank you. Thank you for being mad at me. They keep instructing me on what to do next, but bro, I know what to do now. They then become more agitated because we haven't lost the cops, but we start losing them. And that's when I thought, how do I activate my parachute? Also, how do I swim? You know, I don't think I'll need to swim now. We hit the checkpoint and Walter flew off into the sunset. Now, how do I use my parachute? I try and ask for help, but screw it. I smash every logical key on my keyboard. My heart is racing as I get closer to the ground, but I get it just in time. I start gliding in relief, but the prisoner, they think they're a comedian. They think they're funny. They start shooting my parachute, making me land in the water. I can't swim. No, Lamau. I might die. I fidget around a bit and find out that the controls are inverted. I found out too late as I make my way to the top, but I actually make it in the nick of time. I got in the helicopter and completed the heist. 2 out of 5 done. And right now, me and you both know from here on out, it's gonna be smooth sailing. Because these heists, they don't have problems.